Hello again, and welcome back to Educator.com's Introduction to PHP course. In today's lesson, we're going to be talking about what are known as conditional control structures, in particular the if and else statements. And it's a very exciting lecture because for the first time we're going to be able to make some decisions within our code based on user inputs and user actions. So we're going to be able to evaluate certain sections of code based on things that happen from the user. In particular, we're going to first talk about what's known as statement groups. This is basically just, as the name implies, grouping a bunch of statements together, and they sort of get treated or evaluated as one. We're going to talk about obviously the topic of the lesson, conditional control structures, and in particular the two control structures known as the if statement and the else statement. We're also going to cover a language construct called isSet. And then we're going to go over coding conventions as they apply to if and else statements. So what is a statement group? Well, essentially, as the name implies, a statement group is a bunch of statements that are grouped together and sort of treated as one. When you evaluate a statement group, you evaluate all of the statements within that group. So for example, in PHP, the way you denote a statement group is, let's say these two statements, you want them to be executed as a group. You surround them by opening and closing curly braces. What that does is, if this statement group right here is to get executed, that means that both of these echo statements will be executed. So both hello and world will be echoed out to your output. Now, conditional control structures, what they provide is the ability to execute statement groups on a conditional basis. And basically what they do is they test a condition, and if the condition is met, then a particular statement group is executed. For example, PHP provides a number of different control structures. There's the if-else statement, and then both of those we're going to be talking about today. There's also the if-else-if control structure and the switch control structure, which we're going to be talking about in a couple upcoming lessons. And then these control structures down here are conditional control structures that allow you to loop over a statement group and repeat it multiple times based on certain test conditions. And we'll be getting those as well later on in the course. The if control structure, commonly known as an if statement,